Hey guys, how are you all? I am back to take you through a tour to inspect my oranges because this is a season or a time when you have a lot of fruit fly in the environment which always affects fruits. So I'm going to take you through a tour to see if I may find any infection signs. Yeah, that is it. Wow, I've seen two. Yes, that is exactly these two. You see the yellow portion with the dark spots on the yellow portion in the area I'm touching? Those are pinned areas by the fruit fly. You can see at the bottom of the second one, the small one, that is also pinned. So their color is different from that of the others. You can see they are dark green. Okay, I got another one here. You see this yellow portion? That is that point I am touching is also an infected portion. What causes this? Follow the video to know more. Let's get to another one. This is another orange. 3 with fruits. Beautiful production. I like this variety. Yeah, checking around. I don't think there is any infection on this other one. The fruit fly is basically a fly that actually attacked and lay eggs in fruits, and as the eggs develop into larvae, the fruit will fall, and then the larvae would actually cause the fruit to be rotting. When the fruit rot, then this actual larva will leave the fruit and will fall into the soil, and then it will grow into another stage before it reaches the adult stage, where it will fly and be moving around. And so they basically do start their work during these periods of the year, and to stop them should be every farmer's responsibility. There is a mango that is on the ground, but all these rot and cut open areas, are areas that the fruit fly have been. So at this stage, the larva of the fruit fly must have left the fruit and is now in the soil to develop into mature ones. Yeah, let me see if I may see some inside. No, maybe I'll get a knife to cut it open, but I'll do that inspection in my next video. Yes, you can see. Let me try to see more damages caused. Yes, this is another fruit, a premature fruit. The fruit fly basically normally enjoy doing their work, damaging fruits before they actually mature. Yeah, you can see what this one. You can see those dark spots where the areas the fruit fly used. Yeah, you can see where the liquid is coming from. Those are the pin areas. They usually lay eggs into the fruit, and then these eggs, as they develop, the fruit will fall premature and will start to get rotting. Let's walk around. I actually did an initial control. That is, as you see, that bottle, that dark portion is all a layer of the fruit fly. That's the entry point. I will have to let you know what we normally use. So let's get to this one, and I'm going to tell you why this actual area is like this, because that is just the border area of the farm. And when you prepare the trap, because the fruit fly follows the scent of the trap to enter the bottle, then all the fruit flies out of the farm would normally cross that border of the farm and enter the farm. So this is their first point of call in the farm. You can see this bottle is full and the fruit fly have overflown, and all this you see on the ground are fruit flies that have died. See that? That is one. It cannot fly because it is affected by the chemical on the trap. I will tell you why it is important to, use the biotrap as an effective method in an organic farming system. The fruit fly trapping by the biotrap rather is a very important trap, because as a farmer who does organic farming and you are not expected to spray your crops with chemicals, this is a system of controlling this type of flies without compromising organic production standards. So this is why I love it and I usually adopt it on my farm. It is important to note that most of the farms, in 1 month time, most of the farmers will start to complain that most of their oranges are falling on the ground, and basically they will be requesting for explanations. You see that this bottle has gone past my openings for the entry of the fruit fly. You see that all this, I wonder how many of these fruit flies are trapped in this bottle and have died. You see, it appears, so you see that cotton board, the white one, that is the one I applied the biotrap chemical on, and that is what the fruit flies always come after, because it carries a scent which is similar to a female fruit fly which is ready to accept a male for mating. That is the scent these fruit flies follow, but mainly the biotrap is intended to lure and trap only the male fruit fly in order to curb the number of male fruit fly, which will prevent the fruit fly from mating, to promote fertilization of eggs in them to be laid. So if you use this method, you drastically control the male fruit fly. And then this is one of them. In my next video, I will give you the characteristics of the two types of fruit flies, or of the different types of fruit flies we have within this area, and I will tell you the characteristics of a male one and the female one, so you can keep following in the next video. But this is a male one, you can see. Wow, good. So you see, that is a natural enemy. As a biological control, is a red ants. Red ants are very aggressive ants. They are on the mango tree, and while the fruit flies are also trying to affect mangoes, the red ants will usually attack and drive them away. So that is the natural method, but it is a slow method, but this is why we would have to be using the biotrap to curb their effect. I did this after noticing that these mango trees are affected by the fruit fly, with some of the mangoes falling on the ground. That was when I actually started this control 2 months ago. And after that, I have discovered that the number of mangoes falling from the tree as a result of the pinning by the fruit fly has drastically reduced. So to avoid my oranges from suffering the same, I have also decided to launch an inspection, because the trap I had on the mangoes is also in the same farm. That will reduce the number of fruit flies that will be attacking the oranges. So I went round to see if indeed the trap is still functioning with the chemical effective in it or not. But I realized that is not the case, as I showed you in the first part of the video, with the two oranges that are pink and they are dark and they are yellow in color, and in the part that is infected by the fruit fly. So as soon as I see that, that indicates to me that the trap that I laid 2 months ago has expired and is no longer effective, so I would have to do another trapping. So this is why I decided to do another trapping, but I also want to um, let you, my followers, subscribers, and other farmers try to know that you need to start these control methods to prevent your oranges from falling on the ground, because most of them would be affected by the fruit fly. Okay, good. Let's walk through to see what is happening in the other area. This is among the fruit fly traps that were created a month ago, but the quantities of fruit flies trapped in them is not comparable to the other around the border area of the farm. This is because these other ones are in the interior of the farm, and I always try to avoid that, simply because there are reasons why you will only need to arrange your traps around the entry points of the farm or the border areas of the farm. I will also tell you that in the next video, so you have a lot to learn in the next video. I am going to start preparing another trap or other traps that I am going to um, um, use to again wage a war against the fruit flies, trying to see if there may be any such things. Okay, good. Now, to actually control the fruit fly, you need the following materials. That is, the white thing is a cotton, and you have the bottles, avian bottles. Move, I mean, yeah, you need to go because I'm doing something now. These children again. Yeah, I know. They always want to be with me when I'm doing my things. Well, anyway, let's concentrate on what we're doing so we learn more. Yeah, so you need that cotton. Yes, that is the white one. And then you also need some bottles like this you have, but these ones are already prepared, as you can see. But I will actually explain how to make a biotrap. This is already done. Maybe in the next video, I will have to explain in detail how you can set a biotrap. Yeah, mom calling. Yeah, this is another one I've made. That is another one. But you see, if you look at both of them, you will realize that the methods I have used are different. This other one has the opening at the bottom. Yes, as that. You see, the fruit flies are coming around because the trap is already on the cutting board inside, and they're trying to follow the scent. So that one is different from this other one as well. You see, this other one, the opening is at the sides. But I will tell you why and which one is the best for biotrapping in the next video. So that is the cotton you use. Tie it on a rope and then apply the biochemical or the biotrap on it, and then fix it in the bottle. And then we will be going with our bottles to hang them around. I will prefer not to hang it here directly on the citrus tree, because this part of the farm is just close to the house, and then also around the center, a little bit inside the farm. So if I create it on the orange, the fruit flies are going to be attracted to the orange. So some of them that might not follow the trap may be damaging the oranges. So I am going to set this here as you are seeing, and this is a cassava plant. So basically they do not damage cassava in any way. So this one, you see, wow, I have another one right inside and one outside. So it seems the trap has started working. Wow, you see, that is it. Yeah, you see this other one too? It's inside, already trapped. So they will be entering around the bottom where you have the entrance. Okay. Yeah. Let's go and see if we can set another one around. Oh no, let's see. Okay. We are here now. This is just the border area of the farm to the edges of the road, as I am showing you. So this is the areas where you actually set your biotrap so that the fruit flies that are coming away from the farm will not lead their way into the center of the farm. If you put it, let's say, at the far there at the center, the fruit flies are going to fly all the way into the center of the farm, and then before they actually reach your trap, they will do some damages. So this is why we would avoid that, and we will hang it on this other one here. I am the same person doing the video and tying the trap, so I'm using one hand, that is my left hand. That's gonna take some time for me to tie it. When tying a fruit fly trap, you tie it on an area or in an area that is under shade. 1. 2. The area may not also maybe an open area that has no contact with the leaves of the plant, because the fruit flies will be flying towards the bottle, and once they fly towards the bottle, if there are leaves of the plants moving because the wind is blowing them, then they're going to scare away the fruit flies and they will fly out instead of going into the trap. So let's see what is going to happen here. See, they've started coming. There are 3, 4, another 4th one is around. Let's see if we may be lucky to get one into the trap. Right now they're standing at the edges of the trap because the scent is still very active. So as they get to the sides of the bottle, they're going to think that yes, they are around what they're looking for. But as the sides of the bottle are reduced, the scent on the sides of the bottle reduces, then they'll be going straight inside into that cotton ball. Let's see that. Is it going in? Yes, we got one inside. That is the end of you. Yes, it is on the cotton board, and that is the end of its life. You see, as soon as it touches the cotton board, it leaves and then falls to the bottom of the bottle. That is it dark there. You see, it is moving, and now it cannot fly anymore. So it is gonna die in this bottle. That is it. It cannot move anymore. So you see, within seconds after touching the cotton board, which is wet with the biotrap chemical, that is the pheromone, then it leaves the board and then fall in under the bottle. This bottle, if we may inspect in few days, we will find fruit flies in thousands in it. See, they are coming around. So this is the second one that we have laid from the, there's another one in again. This is the second one after the first one we set around the cassava. So we're gonna move to the far end to inspect the next one that was set actually a month ago. So we see whether that one will be working on it. But before that, I think this is a suitable location to set the third trap. That is this orange. Yes, that is a part that is visible, and then it is open. and a shady part of the branch. But see, unfortunately, you see that? No, this is not correct. There is a branch touching the bottle, and as the wind blows, this branch is going to be moving. And as it keeps moving, all the fruit flies that might be standing out of the bottle are going to be scared away. So I need to find a way of getting that branch off it, or I relocate the trap. Let me see if it is going to be perfect, pulling it up a little bit. Wow. Hey, I don't think this is good here still. I have reduced the height, but it's still standing. So I have to cut that branch or get it off totally to set the bottle free. Yeah, you see, the bottle is now free. Yes, it can move, no problem. Fruit flies, as long as they are on the bottle can be moving and they will remain there. You see, they've started coming around, and those are a few of them. Yes, moving around. They will not fly because the bottle is moving, but they will fly if it is leaves that are actually touching the bottle, as they will create a minimum sound that is going to scare them away. Yeah, you see this. So all the fruit fly coming from outside the farm would not pass this orange. Those that are already in the center of the farm are also going to be attracted towards these bottles in the border plant lines of the citrus that is just around the entry of the farm. Yes, it could have been a wise decision, somebody will say, to avoid the fruit fly from entering and going directly onto the citrus trees. You hang the fruit fly trap on the fence itself. But that's not advisable, because by then it will be under the direct heat of the sun. And fruit flies don't want to be on the sun, in the sun rather. They don't want to be in the sun or under the sun. They would want to be on the shade. Yeah. And secondly, the intense heat of the sun is going to reduce the efficiency of the biotrap. That is all of the pheromone. So this pheromone is actually on the cotton board you're seeing inside. See, these are fruit flies. They will remain moving along the sides because the scent is still very active. Yeah, one is there trying to go in. It's under the cover of the opening. As you can see, I don't know if it will go in or it will come back. Let's see what will happen. Yeah, almost there. Yeah. These are some of the fruit flies. Once they get into contact with the pheromone that must have touched the sides of the bottle, they will not actually enter, but they will fall out and on the ground. Yes. But finally, after some time, when the wind blows the scent of the pheromone along the sides of the bottle, because the scent now is highly concentrated, then when that reduces, when they come, they're gonna go straight onto the cutting board. This is interesting, isn't it? Yeah. See, very soon we may have a couple of them in. Yeah, I can see one behind that cutting board. Yeah, you see that black part in the cutting board. The bottle is not staying. Do I need to hold it? No, I'll scare these ones out. They still see? Mm-hmm. Yeah, great. I don't think we can keep waiting. I want us to go and see the other trap at the far part of the farm. This one, yes. Huh. Look at this. Hey, this is full. How many thousand do you think are in this? You see? Hey, I can't imagine. This may be in tens of thousands. Compare. Look at this one as well on the ground. How many thousands will this be?